What's good, YouTube? Welcome back to the dungeon. We are checking out another video from Offending Everybody. And this one is going to be a little bit personal because it is why gambling is stupid. And me personally, I have a bit of a gambling problem. So this one hits home for me a little bit. So yeah, we're going to check this one out. It's a little bit older. It's about 2 years old, but we're going to have some fun. Let's check it out. Hang on a sec.
Idiots. So many people are idiots. The fact that Las Vegas exists proves my point. You see, casinos are like your pastor. They promise you happiness, but end up taking advantage of you. Just take a look around.
I like the dark, deep trombone that they used in that part.
Giant water fountains, the Eiffel Tower, hookers that can pass as people. How do you think they can afford
hookers
this
that can
by selling
pass
tickets
as
to the
people?
buffet? It's by convincing suckers that they're smarter than multi-billion-dollar corporations. How many times have you
Now, to be fair, I know I am not smarter than multi-billion-dollar corporations. I just like taking chances. That's why I gamble. That's why I lose.
heard someone say, "This is my hot seat," or "my lucky slot machine"? Spoiler alert, luck doesn't exist. If it did, your dad would have decided to pull out.
No, he's right. Luck does not exist, especially on the machines. It's all an algorithm.
Years ago. Another phrase I hear all the time is, "My number hasn't popped up, so it's due." Like, why don't you go outside and huff some paint? Because you clearly don't understand how probability works. If there's 100 numbers and the number 7 pops up 10 times in a row, do you know the odds that it'll pop up an 11th time?
It's not 1 out of 100. Well, I mean, it is 1 out of 100. But doing it 11 times in a row, that equates to like 1 in a billion times to reach 11 times in a row. But it is 1 out of 100 for the next roll.
100! Just because it popped up before has no impact on it popping up again. But even if you're bad at math, just take a look around a casino. They're built specifically to milk you for all you got. There's no clocks or windows, so you don't realize how long you've been gambling for. They use chips and cards so it doesn't feel like you.
Not just that, but like when I was on my cruise a little over a week ago, when you're sitting at the tables, you're not even allowed to use your phone while you're sitting at the table. You actually have to get up and stand away from the table in order to look at your phone. So you still don't know what time it is.
Using real money. Machines have flashing lights and sounds that give you dopamine rushes. And best of all, they serve you free alcohol. Nothing in life is free. If your girlfriend gives you a free blowy, know you'll end up paying for it later. So casinos aren't giving out drinks out of the kindness of their heart. They're doing it to...
Yeah, and then they take their sweet ass time bringing it to you. I was waiting for 20 minutes for a fucking drink a couple of different times. And then I was looking around for the server for probably half an hour when my drink ran out.
Chemicals in your brain to disrupt whatever little bit of object reality you have left. We've all made dumb decisions while drunk. Now imagine being plastered next to an ATM. Could you not see how...
Yeah. I didn't have to be plastered near an ATM. When you're on cruises, you have a credit card attached to your room key. You use your room key to sign into the casino, and you can charge your room for gambling funds. I let that get away from me. Within 3 days, I had racked up a very, very large bill, much larger than I wanted to for the entirety of the trip, and I still had 4 days left. Oh, that bit me in the ass so hard.
The shit could go off the rails, and people still go to Vegas thinking they're going to make it big, when the only thing that they're winning is chlamydia and divorce papers. But why, Offending Everybody, are you going this hard on gambling? Well, for starters, every idea I have is random. I refuse to be like these other basic bitch stick figure channels, just copying everyone's idea and never coming up with anything original. But what really spurred this idea was I was on a cruise recently, and I like to play this game called Find a Pathetic Person. It's not what you think. It's where I walk around a casino trying to find the most pathetic person. Oh, that's exactly what you thought? Oh, okay, I'm glad we're both on the same page. Anyway, I ended up bumping into a guy who said he loved to gamble, and I'm trying my hardest not to question his intelligence. He was wearing a Nikocado avocado shirt, so things were looking a little bleak in the IQ department. But trying to be objective...
I've seen that Nikocado avocado is down a lot of weight. I'm not sure if he got liposuction or if he actually worked that off, but at least he's not... incredibly fat anymore and on the verge of fucking dying from overeating.
objective, I decided to hear him out. I said, why do you feel like you'd win in a casino? And he said, oh, well, it depends on which game you play. I'm like, okay, what game do you play? He said, oh, I'm really good at blackjack. His face looked like Bella Ramsey, so I'm thinking
anyone can be good at blackjack if if luck is on their side. I know he said that luck doesn't exist, but sometimes it's all about the boot. Sometimes it's all about the shuffling machine, depending on if you're on a machine. But anyone can have a little bit of luck at blackjack. I have my strategy for playing, and I've done well with it, but I've also lost a crap ton on it.
maybe he's one of those autistic savants. I'm like, how are you so good at blackjack? Now he's starting to patronize me, saying, bro, there are tons of books on it. So in his mind, if there's a book, it must be true. That's why Kanye is like, guys, I'm not anti-Semitic. If you just read a little bit of Mein Kampf, you see that I'm totally right. So I say to the guy, okay, hear me out. Imagine you're a corporation who makes tens, if not hundreds of millions of dollars providing games. Each game provides you a higher statistic for winning each round. So even if it's a 51% chance,
Hey, I'm familiar with that game. My old job had that game. Probably not the version that's on this particular machine, but it does in fact have this game. I've done well on this one too. I've done better on the cruise ships on this game, but I have done well with this one.
will still net benefit over time. Now, what you're telling me is one game has a higher chance of people winning. Do you think a company is like, you know what? We're making way too much money off these games. Let's just give people one game where they can win more often. Sure, we lose money, but I'm just a company who cares not only about earning tons of money, but people too. So he doubles down and says, well, you just have to know when to walk away. I'm like, walk away? Well, what does that even mean? When is the...
That's a good question. What does that mean? Walk away? There's not a single person in the casino that knows what that means. They're not there to know when to walk away. They're there to double down.
Right time to walk away? As soon as you make a profit? As soon as you double the money that you came in with? Or is it percentage based where you make 15% or more and you walk away? Please tell me in your head, what does the term walk away actually mean? And his response
Nobody
was,
knows the answer
quote,
to that.
It's just a feeling. Which, to be honest,
Just
sums
a
up this
feeling.
entire video. It's not statistics or logic that makes people play these clearly rigged games. It's a feeling. So why waste your time working hard for money
it's called
when you
an
just pull a lever
addiction.
and have a machine decide it for you? So that's my video on why gambling in a casino is stupid. If I miss any,
is.
please
It really
let me know
is.
down in the comments. And just remember, the only smart gambling is spoon-feeding drinks into a 5'5" big titty Asian. Hit me.
You know what you want to do. Oh, you want to push that subscribe button. Oh, push the button. Push the button.
that was a great ending punchline. A big titty Asian. Hit me. Oh, I love these videos. I really hope he starts making some more. He hasn't made any in several months, so go check him out. Offending everybody.